What up, everybody? Kevin here. It's August 2021, and I'm so happy that I can finally walk into a Best Buy and buy a complete gaming setup, gaming build with a pretty decent graphics card. We'll get to that in a minute because the price ain't so great, but I am so happy. I've done a lot of those pre-built overviews. I hate pre-builts. There's always some type of issue. It's just, even if I have the same issues that I do with the pre-built, it's like, all right, I did this, I built it. I am more inclined to make the fixes, buy the parts I need to fix the problem than I were a pre-built. Because a pre-built, I want everything to work and work well. Well, let's get into it. First off, you got to start off with the Blue Monster. When you're doing a build, at least for me, I'm addicted to these. These tear up my stomach. These are probably the reason why I haven't had you know what? I'll just keep it at that. But I'm addicted to those. Let's move forward. So starting off, we're using the B550 Plus Gaming Plus motherboard from MSI. It's a staple at Best Buy. It was like the cheapest one they had that's compatible with AMD. Yeah, I mean, no issues I've ever had with these. It's usually these are the Tomahawk ones, but yeah, B550 Gaming Plus. You can put 4 sticks of RAM there. Don't know what else to say. I don't know shit about PC gaming. I just know how to put it together, throw it in there, and it works, and I have a blast. So go watch somebody else. This is just an overview of my PC build and what I'm doing. But I will say I am not as bad as The Verge. If I were to do a PC build video, it's not going to be as bad as The Verge. It'll be worse production quality-wise, but yeah, it's not going to be that bad. I hear they have a new PC build video coming. I can't wait to watch it. But I got that. Reason why I got this guy, it was like 130 bucks, is because I went with this CPU. Now, I always trash AMD because it's AMD and I prefer Intel, but this was like 275 bucks and the 11600K was sold out. Yeah, so this is a 5600X. I keep hearing it is the best gaming CPU out. Plus it has a fan as well too. The Wraith cooler, I think that's what it's called. Not hearing great things, but I'd much rather start with this, and then if I need like an actual cooler, then I'll go from there. I'll start with this, and it's like a 5-minute Best Buy trip and 20-30 minutes of replacing the fan if I need to go that route. But yeah, 6 cores. I'm not a fan of that, but everywhere I see online, it's good or good enough. And this whole PC build is just going to be hooked up to my 900E TV, which at max I'm only going to do 60 frames per second, but hopefully with this graphics card I can do at least 1440p or 4K, or hell, even 1080p, ultra detail. That's all I'm asking for. RAM, we got Corsair Vengeance LPX. What is it? DDR4, 8 gigs, 3600 megahertz speed. Yeah, if you're buying from Best Buy, you're probably picking this up. I've had no issues with it in the past. It just works. It's probably the easiest thing to install, but probably the one thing most people have an issue with when their PC doesn't post is because you didn't like latch it in there good enough. Which, you know, be careful. Don't just shove things in there, but some things do take a little bit of force. And if you feel like this is uncomfortable, just watch a video. And again, just, you know what to do. You know your own strength. There's my dog. She doesn't know her own strength. All right, so let's get to the power supply. This is the Corsair. Got a couple Corsair products. It's the CX750M or modular. This is a brand new model. There's like no reviews, I think, on Best Buy. They say it's quiet. I've had no issues with noise with power supplies in the past. Maybe my thermal take after a few years, but it wasn't as loud as my 970 that I had at the time. But yeah, 750 watts. I would say future proof, but we don't know what the graphics card is going to look like in the future. But this would be good enough for a 3090. And yeah, it's like less than $100, modular, brand new. So yeah, I have had no issues with Corsair power supplies, so pretty happy about that. Next up, I'm going with SATA SSDs. I got this for $100, and I've had this. What is this? This is a Samsung 850 EVO, which has my hard drive or operating system all over it. Basically, I want to get a PCIe. I can get like a 4.0, but I want to wait till like 2 terabytes come down in price, and then I'll just move everything onto one of those. But yeah, I'll just go with one of these for a while. I don't mind loading times. Something about this generation I know a lot of people are thrilled of is like no more loading times. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss messing around on my phone and stuff. So, but who knows? Maybe since I've been playing Series X and PS5 the last 6 months, that as soon as I get like a loading screen on Witcher 3, I'll be like, fuck this, and go get myself one of those PS5 approved NVMe SSDs. But yeah, and they got Crucial now. Like again, Best Buy, shout out to them, man. The Best Buy by me, then, they are really going all out with PC gaming. Like, I felt like I was at Disneyland. They had, not only the whole aisle was just filled up with gaming supplies, even a couple of these guys. But man, they even added another aisle of PC gaming in the middle of the store. I was like, wow, Jesus, they're going all out. I love it. I love it. I love where PC gaming is going. You can see I'm excited. Just the pre-builts I've been buying the last 6 months just doesn't do it for me. This gets me happy. This makes me a happy boy. That and the the graphics card that I am probably still going to be scouring Best Buy and everywhere for something cheaper, because this thing cost me like $950. Ugh. I mean, thank God I have a few certificates, but man, if I can get something cheaper, this baby's going back. $950 for a Gigabyte RX 6700 XT. I am nervous because this isn't getting great reviews. From what I understand, is a lot of these come dead. But I don't know. I feel like I had good luck, having good luck. So Gigabit, we'll see how that goes. Then we got the, what's this called? NZXT H510 compact mid tower. It's not the Elite. It's just, it was for like $67. I got floss threaders too. Don't really need this in a PC build. I need it for my teeth. I got that dumb brace underneath my bottom teeth that it's just a pain in the ass. Wish I never got braces. Oh yeah, then I got a PC controller. I really bought it for this. You can buy this separate, but yeah. I'll set that aside for right now. But yeah, there's the case I'm putting it in. Very easy to work with. Nothing special. Has one fan. I think 2 fans. It has 2 fans. Not great. I may need to add another fan or 2. But, you know, you don't want to put in too many fans or go all out, go crazy. Watch the video on YouTube. But I'm hoping this, along with all this, just gets me up and running. Again, this was like under $70, pretty cheap, easy to work out of, great reviews. I think they have a pretty good reputation. Usually stuff that is sold at Best Buy usually has a good reputation, or they wouldn't sell it because they don't want to deal with Mr. Captain Returnal and myself and returning products all the damn time. But yeah, nothing crazy. And then my dog and her jacked up teeth. Yeah, there you have it. There is my build for August 2021. I would actually film the build if I was a bigger YouTuber and knew I could make a few $100 doing it. You see how money, once you know, I hope I don't get too many subscribers or get too many, make too much money off it, because man, this channel I kind of like where it's at. So anyways, tell me what you think, what you would do, what would you buy differently. Of course, the 6700 XT, I don't know, I never had an AMD graphics card, so we'll see how that turns out. Here, the software is pretty decent, but I'm going to start putting this back together, or putting it together, and then go from there. I always give myself 2 hours to put it together. I think my record for a PC build is like 45 minutes from like start, from like unboxing everything to getting it to post. But I'm going to take my time, put on a podcast or two, drink my Monster, and yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. Again, if you're doing a PC build, especially the first time, just give yourself all day. All day. However long you think it's going to take, just add a few more hours, because something goes wrong, something happens, or things that you thought would take like 5 seconds actually takes about 50 minutes. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.